Hello everyone. So my tractor, John Deere 3320, would not start. It'll just make this click noise right there, but then if I want to start it, it would not start. So if I put it just in on position, it clicks, but then it would not start. Once I put it back in, I can hear another click and everything goes off. You can hear the click and then it would not start. So I have changed the starter because I just had one already laying down here, so I just changed the starter just to see if it's the starter issue. It's still doing the same thing. Then I have changed the solenoid, and it still makes the same issue. So right now I'm gonna try to do is to see. So another thing, I changed the relays here and fuses just to check. It was, for me, it was much easier to just change it because I had another tractor for parts here, so I just kind of grabbed them and changed them instead of checking the voltage and all that stuff. So right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to check if the neutral switch there is if it's recognizing that it's in neutral, and also I'm gonna check if the ignition here is on. You can hear it clicks, and then when I turn it, it doesn't do anything. When I turn it back, you can hear it goes back. So I'm gonna check on now on if it's on neutral, if there's a switch that is okay for neutral, and then check the ignition, and I'll update. So guys, I took off this ignition. You just take this thing off from the ignition right here, and then you can just push it in and take it out from under the box right here. And what I have noticed right now, and then you can press this pin out, and then another one right here that is broken here, probably from the previous owner. And what I have noticed is you can see my ignition connectors are all rusted. So what I'm gonna try to do is clean this rusted connectors, plug it in, and see if the issue will disappear. So guys, I have cleaned it somewhat, got it a little bit better. Just gonna try to maybe sand it a little bit, and we'll try it. Okay guys, the moment of truth. Okay, it's in neutral. The ignition is back on, and what we're gonna see. Okay, that's half on. Voila! It is working. Halfway, and so the problem was the ignition. The the connection here got rusted, and now it would not put into start mode. And now that I cleaned the connections, it started. And in the beginning I have changed the starter. Like I said, I have changed the solenoid. The solenoid was right in there. Where is it? Let me find it here. Where is it? I can't find it right now. Oh, right here. All right, so that's where the solenoid was. And I changed all the. I have changed all the relays here. Right there. I have changed my PTO connector just to see if it maybe the switch was there. I didn't get to the neutral position switch to see maybe if that was that. And I didn't buy all this new parts because I had another tractor like this just for parts, so I just grabbed it from there and just tested. Now I know all the parts are good, so I'm just gonna keep them. But the ignition, yeah. So the problem was in the ignition when it was just clicking, but it would not start. So it would make this click, but then when I would start, it wouldn't start. But now it starts. So the problem was with the ignition. So if you have this kind of a problem, it might be that it is in the ignition. But it also can be starter or solenoid or whatever. Or the battery's dead. And I've checked my connections also here, if they got rusted or what. Everything was good, the battery was good, and finally I got to the problem. So if you have this kind of a tractor or John Deere tractor, I don't remember what year this is. I think it was like 2007 or something like that. 2007 3320. And that was the problem. And I think many tractors would be pretty much similar issues. So hope this helps and resolves your issue. So guys, I just noticed that it was actually, I had a spare here, and I plugged in my spare instead of the one that I cleaned. So this one, the one that I cleaned, right here. And I tried the one that I cleaned. Let me put this back in. I tried the one that I cleaned and it actually didn't work. So it makes this click, and then when I turn it, you can see it doesn't do anything. Or sometimes it's just even right here. I'm doing it, but it's not doing anything. So sometimes, like out of 30th time, it would start the tractor. But it was actually not this connections that was messed up, but I'm not sure if you can see here or not, but the key's like loose. You can see it's loose right there. And the one that I had as a spare, the spare one, that one is, let me put the key back in. The spare one, it's somewhat loose, but it's like you can feel it's a lot more sturdier inside. and the one, and this, the spare one, not the one that I cleaned, that one would start the tractor every time. Let me plug it in again. Right here, plugged in the tractor or the key again, and then you can see right here, plug that in, and then start it. You can see it starts right up. So it was not my understanding. It was not these connections here, but the inside plate that kind of swirls around there to connect either those two or three or whatever. That plate probably got rusted. That's what really the cause of this thing. You know, you can try to take this thing apart and clean it and all that stuff, or you can just order, you know, similar one on eBay or something like that, and make it work. So hope this helps. Thank you.